Greetings, fellow live masters of the Unlimited Life Academy. Greetings, great day to you. I hope that you're having a wonderful day out there, a wonderful, prosperous, and awesome day that is either just beginning, getting started, or just coming to a close. Wherever you are, good morning, afternoon, and good night to you. My name is Jerome Shaw, marketing motivator and meditator, creator of the Open Palm podcast here, and I am just loving going live with you in the Unlimited Life Academy. We are living our lives unlimited, touching lives with our lives, and not just our Facebook lives. Greetings to you. Hey, Warrior Queen. Hey there. Thank you for signing on. And thank you for coming on here. Yes, hashtag live if you are live, hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. But thank you for being here, sharing your presence and your energy. So today we have a topic, and I just really want to shout out Twan once again, because this was spurred on by him, inspired by his live. Beat you to it. You're funny. I was listening to Twan's live today, and one of his lives on here in the Unlimited Life Academy, and man, he is such an orator, such a motivational speaker. And in this 30-day live challenge, which today is day 7 for me, I just was inspired by him when he said, hit the button, that life changes when when we punt procrastination, when we punt fear, and we press record, when we hit the button. So I do believe that we are in value school. This is about learning how to give value and learning how to be people of value by giving our own value in this Unlimited Life Academy. So hit the button. Hashtag hit the button. Just do it. So today's message is, if it can be done, you can do it. If it can be done, you can do it. So realize that everything around you began as a thought. As you are listening to this live, whether you are listening to this or watching this, from your cell phone, from your mobile device, right, which also began as a thought. If you're watching this on your laptop, which also began as a thought. If you are, surrounded by objects, looking at things, like I have a broomstick here, began as a thought. A shakuhachi flute, it began as a thought. A marker began as a thought. All these things, everything around you, Windex, it began as a thought. Somebody saw the necessity for something. Somebody saw that the world needed something. There was something missing in the world. There was a problem that needed to be solved. But it all began up here. It all started up here. Nothing that you see around you that is man-made, everything began as a thought. So realizing that, you will find your vocation and you will find your calling when your greatest gladness meets one of the world's greatest needs. And there's Twan. There he is. All right, brother. Thank you for joining, Live Master. Thank you for joining. And also, Ricky Rivera, thank you for joining as well. Sir. So thank you all for being here, sharing your energy. So yes, everything around you began as a thought. Realize it starts in the mind. If it can be done, you can do it. And I want to impress upon you this. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to impress upon you that if you can think it, it can be done. So every expert was once a beginner. Success all depends on the second letter, right? Success depends on you. It depends on if you believe that you can. Understand that exponential growth is possible. The only difference, or the similarity, really, between everyone who has ever achieved exponential growth, who has ever shot up exponentially, or who has gotten that overnight success, become an overnight millionaire. The one similarity I believe in all those folks is that they believed that they could. They believed that it was possible for them. I feel like we often kid ourselves and fool ourselves into believing that the life we see others living is not possible for us. It's not possible for you and me. So don't fool yourself into believing that it is not possible. Yes, think and grow rich. Yes, Napoleon Hill. All right. We are speaking today, spreading the love. Yes, Queen. All right. So So every expert was once a beginner. Success all depends on the second letter. Realize that there are people making millions with nothing but a YouTube education. Do you know that there are teenagers, there are kids today in their teens, in their years of adolescence, that are making more than their parents with a YouTube education? Can you believe it? The time that we live in right now, with, like I always say, at the touch of a button, you can touch a life at the touch of a button. There are people who are able to have wealth and abundance beyond their wildest years, like more than they could have ever dreamed, just by punting fear and pressing record, just by hitting that button. Can you believe it? Because if you believe it, you will see it. Forget seeing is believing. Forget all that. I love Dr. Wayne Dyer. That school of thought resonates with me, that if you believe it, you will see it. So it's like Yoda and Skywalker, right? You know, Yoda's in the forest with Luke Skywalker, and he's lifting up this huge this starship, or this ship. He's lifting up this battleship or whatever out of the water, and he's moving it with his mind, with the force. He's using the force to move it out of the muck, out of the creek. And after he does it, he opens his eyes and he just, takes a breath. And Luke Skywalker says, "I don't believe it. I don't believe it." And what does Yoda say? "That is why you fail." That is why you fail. Not because it's not possible, because you don't believe that it's possible. And not because you don't believe it's possible, but you don't believe it's possible for you. That is the difference. So you see someone else doing something fantastical and wonderful, you don't believe it is possible for you. You see someone else achieving supreme success, but you don't believe it's possible for you. And that is why you fail. I love that scene from Star Wars, the Grandmaster Jedi Yoda. Lessons from Yoda, right? So there are people making millions with a YouTube education. They believed that they could. So realize that success leaves clues, right? Success leaves clues. Thomas Edison, thought by many to have the highest IQ in the last millennium, was dismissed from school because his teacher thought he did not have the intelligence to succeed academically. If it can be done, you can do it. Albert Einstein could not read until he was 7 and still was considered a slow learner in high school. If it can be done, you can do it. Winston Churchill was last in his class in school, but developed a remarkable vocabulary that led him to become one of the greatest orators of all time. If it can be done, you can do it. Malcolm X, who I loved reading the autobiography of Malcolm X, I still hold it with me today. One of the most articulate and powerful leaders of Black America during the 1960s, started off as a street hustler convicted of robbery in 1946, spent 7 years in prison where he educated himself. He got his self-education, which we say the best education is self-education, right? In prison, within the prison system, behind bars. I remember reading pages of him talking about how, even the sunlight coming through the cracks of the bars were just enough for him to read the pages on the books where he was getting his self-education within the prison system. So, if Edison, why not you? If Einstein, why not you? If Churchill, why not you? If Malcolm X, why not you? So my friend, realize that you are never too small. You are never too tiny, never too, insignificant to have an impact. Your voice has value. Your voice is valid. So understand that. Share your voice. If you are not in this challenge here in the Unlimited Life Academy, join the challenge. Just do it. Just hit the button. Just press record and see what happens. Just see what happens. Just for giggles, right? Just for fun. Just have fun with it. Don't even worry. Let go of the pressure, right? Life is too important to be taken seriously, right? And plus, I'll give you a little nugget here. The time will pass by anyway. Whether you do it or not, the time will pass by anyway. The time is going to pass by regardless. Whether we take action or we do not take action, the time is going to pass by anyway. So, understand that the time is now. You have the time now to change your future, to change your life. My mom always told me that, son, you are living in your future now. You are living in your future today. At this very moment, this present moment that I am live here. If you are on the live, hashtag live. If you're on the replay, hashtag replay. But at this very moment in time, I am living in the past of my future, and I am living in the future of my past. That is the present moment, which is the gift, right? So you are creating your future today. Today, right now, realize that right now is the future. You are living in your future now. It was hard for me to understand that. I was like, what do you mean? Right? But right now is the future. Stop waiting for the future and create it today. Because in the past, did you know you were going to be here right now? Did you know you would be here today? Exactly. If it was a process to where you are, to get to where you are right now, realize it will be a process to get to where you're going. But if you don't know where you're going, like Tuan Nguyen says, if you have no sense of direction, if you don't know where you're going to end up where you're headed, right? So change the direction willingly. Be intentional about where you're going, and you will surely get there. It's like what they told Aristotle. Someone asked Aristotle, how does one make it to Mount Olympus? Aristotle simply said, by ensuring that each step that they take is in the direction of Mount Olympus, and you will surely get there. So as long as you can see where you're going in the distance, keep walking forward, keep hitting that button, keep pressing record. There's no way you can miss it. You're right in front of it, right? So just keep moving forward. Keep putting those bricks, like Ron Carter says, every live, he thought of it as a brick. That's another brick that he's putting down, and he's laying perfectly. This is a live. Then tomorrow he does another live, he lays another brick. Tomorrow he does another live, he lays another brick. That's another brick. So we are building today. So hit the button, punt fear, press record, change your life, and change the life of another who is watching you. That's why we're here. I believe that we are here for a purpose. We are here for our passion. We are here for our professions, but we are here to give value. So thank you. I could it was just scrolling the whole time. I'm definitely going to see you in the comment section, all of you. I'll be happy to join you down there. Thank you for all the love, all the hearts, all the wows, all the just everything, all of your energy. You've definitely been spurring me on, and I am glad that I was here to share this with you today. So press record, hit that button, and we will catch you on the next live. And also, don't forget to plug Jerome. Yes, I do have Marketing Motivation with Jerome Shaw. That is my group. You will catch that up there, upstairs. I will put the link in there. If you're not a part of the group already, join it for online marketing and affiliate marketing, just lessons that you can learn, and even just nuggets, life lessons that you can learn for your online business, your blog, your podcast, your YouTube, anything that you are doing, any endeavor online, even Facebook, you can learn something there. So join the group if you would like. I'll leave it linked above. Thank you so much for being here, and have a wonderful and productive and prosperous day. Take care, my friend.